a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because he...
What's going on, guys, and welcome back for another Madden 24 Buccaneers franchise gameplay. For those of you who are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel. I would hate for you guys to miss out on a single episode. But for those of you who have been following this Buccaneers franchise for a while now, we're now in week number 11. Our Buccaneers are on a 3-game win streak, and we're getting ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a good game, man. Really good game. We're at a pretty good point in the season where everything seems to be going our way. We're going to go ahead and knock the rest of these upgrades out the way because I'm not really trying to be bothered by them. But we are on the road here in week number 11 up against the 49ers, who have a record of 4-5. I'm questioning what this team looks like because in my mind, the 49ers that I know should not be a 4-5 team. But we'll take a look at what my opponent has there going on there in a minute. First off, we are going to knock out another contract. Last time we ended up signing Devin White. This time, this go around, we're going to work on re-signing Ryan Neal. So, quick little trick for you guys if you don't know this already. I feel like everybody knows this. When re-signing players like this, you see that Ryan Neal has zero interest in coming back to my team. When you look at the player card and you go to motivations and tags, the reason is because the Buccaneers are a 3-4 base team. Ryan Neal's a safety. This isn't really his thing. So all I got to do is just change the scheme fit for my team. And you'll see, just give me 1 second. And it'll be a green. I'll be able to sign him. He'll have more interest. It'll be all good. Just be patient. Just wait. Just wait on it. All right, and there you have it. So Ryan Neal now has a whole lot more interest in joining my team. When you look at his player card now, go to motivation. I changed the scheme fit from 3-4 to Tampa 2. Works better for safeties like Ryan Neal. So now you see he has all the motivation in the world. He wants to come back to the squad. So we will go ahead and start negotiations with Ryan Neal. He's looking for something around 6.9 per year. That's where we're at right now, 6.9. But I really do like Ryan Neal. He's a big freaking safety, man. Dude's 6'3". If I can get a little bit more speed on him, I'd be really happy. But I mean, that's just the name of the game in Madden. Speed kills. But we are going to overpay a little bit just to make sure everything's good, incentivize him to come back. I am going to keep it at 3 years because I really don't see myself keeping him past then. I mean, by the time he hits his 29th season, maybe even next season, if he's not superstar already, he's going to start to regress like crazy. It's going to be a pain in the butt keeping him upgraded. So go ahead and send this offer, and there we go. We have another done deal. Ryan Neal is going to be coming back to the Buccaneers team for year number 2. Next week, we're probably going to try looking at re-signing Greg Gaines. He's a decent role player. I don't know why Baker Mayfield's still showing up over here, as you guys saw in that last video. I withdrew my offer for Baker Mayfield. I don't want him back on the team. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to today's matchup with the San Francisco 49ers and do a little bit of scouting to see what we have to look forward to. All right, so the 49ers team, they are going to be running with Trey at the quarterback position. He also has Sam Darnold on the team. That's a strange trade that he made. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. Sam Darnold isn't playing, though. DeAndre Swift is on the team. They made that trade with the Eagles, end up sending Christian McCaffrey over there. Not going to lie, I'm kind of happy that I don't have to see Christian McCaffrey on this team. So Trey Lance is also getting involved in the run game, so I'm probably going to be doing a lot of contains. Probably going to change my defensive option read to make it more conservative, just to force Trey Lance to hand the ball off to DeAndre Swift, and if he doesn't, he's going to pay the price for it. Looking at their receivers, they still have Brandon Ayuk, they still have George Kittle, they still have Deebo Samuels. These guys just don't have very many yards, so Trey Lance is apparently struggling to get the ball to these guys. Ayuk is star. I believe George Kittle is X Factor. Yes, he is. So yeah, not really sure what's going on there. What's Deebo? Superstar? He has to be. No, Deebo's X Factor. Okay. Oh gosh. needless to say, we're not going to be pressing anybody on this team. We are going to be playing off in normal coverage or back the hell up if it's like a 3rd down long situation, because I'm not trying to get burnt by Deebo Samuels. Knowing that I have George Kittle, that I'm probably going to have to use her 9 times out of 10, because for whatever reason, whenever it comes to my defense, the tight ends are just wide open all the time. Looking at the sack leader, we know that we got to deal with Nick Bosa. Oh my gosh, this was part of the trade. He ended up getting Josh Sweat as well, and Javon Hargrave. Okay, so my offensive line is going to have their work cut out for them. Obviously, we're going to go for double teaming Nick Bosa over Josh Sweat, because Bosa's got the abilities. Bosa's going to be a freaking game wrecker. So, yeah, we got that to look forward to. Sidney Brown leading the team in the interceptions. Jair Brown followed by Jared Ward. C. Ward. Anyways, yeah, that's what the team looks like for the San Francisco 49ers. Looks like they also have Danny Gray back here returning kicks from over 1,000 yards in kick returns so far through, 11 weeks. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the field and take on the Buccaneers, or take on the 49ers. We are in week 11 of the regular season, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers seem to be in playoff rhythm already. Everything seems to be clicking. Offense, defense, and special teams, they can do no wrong, but they will be tested today at Levi Stadium as they get ready to take on the 49ers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be starting first with the ball, and Trey Palmer is unable to get this ball up to the 25-yard line, just 2 yards shy, but Dorian Thompson-Robinson comes on for his first snap of the day, looking to put this ball in the air, ends up finding his tight end, Cade Otton, on a nice little out route, has the first down, huge gain of 17 yards to start off the drive for number 17. First down and 10, Thompson-Robinson looking to throw his second pass of the day. He's going deep for Mike Evans, but Charvarius Ward, what a play, able to swat that ball away at the last second. Brings up second down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Play action fake here from Thompson-Robinson, looking to throw, looking for Mike Evans, and just as his previous pass was knocked away, Charvarius Ward steps in front of another one. Brings up third down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Need a conversion here. Thompson-Robinson feeling the pressure, but able to find the rookie Trey Palmer on a nice little route. Palmer does the rest as he picks up the first down, crossing the midfield mark down at the 46-yard line. A new set of downs to work with here for Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Still scanning the field. Checks this one down underneath to Edmonds, and Chase Edmonds takes that for a gain of 3 yards before he's brought down at the 43-yard line. Second down and 7. Tucker back here in the running back position this time. He's not going to get his number called. It's going to be Russell Gage who takes that simple out route and turns it into a first down, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and the Buccaneers offense is humming right now. Man in motion is going to be Russell Gage. Thompson-Robinson drops back to scan the field. He's throwing for Tucker, who's got his man beat. Fred Warner just could not keep up with the rookie Sean Tucker as Dorian Thompson-Robinson just delivered a beautiful 31-yard dot. Ends up finding his running back, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers strike first. Man, I've said it already. I've said it a bunch of times. This guy, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the last 4, maybe even 5 weeks, he's been on a whole different level, man. Just dime after dime, putting the ball exactly where it needs to be. Man, we've come a long way with this rookie. He's no longer that 61 overall rookie that we started the season off with, as the ball's on the ground, but luckily the 49ers are able to fall on it. Second down and 10 from the 15-yard line, putting the ball in dangerous position there is Trey Lance, but his receiver is able to make up for it, makes an amazing catch there down at the 28-yard line. Handoff goes here to DeAndre Swift, and he's only able to get a gain of a yard on the play. Second down and 9 from the 29-yard line. Lance back to throw. Lance feeling the pressure there from Shaquille Barrett, rolling out of the pocket to his right, and Lance is going to take off with this one himself. Steps out of bounds and got a little bit of a love tap there from Ryan Neal. Got to make sure we don't get flagged on the plays there. Third down and short, needing the conversion here, and Lance ends up finding his running back DeAndre Swift on the wheel route, has the first down, keeping the drive alive for the 49ers. Back to the ground attack here with Swift, ends up sliding past, whoop, again, making the Buccaneers defenders look like they're playing on ice as DeAndre Swift is into the end zone for the swiftest touchdown I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, just bruised everybody's ankles, and the 49ers have successfully answered the first drive touchdown put up by the Buccaneers. Now we got to answer, man. That was filthy. That was just disgusting. And I'm gonna be honest, during this game while I was playing this, and it's not an excuse at all, man. It's not an excuse, even though it does sound like one. The input delay on this game was felt, and it was horrible. Like, when it came to defense, I literally struggled to make any type of adjustments in the first half, the first 3 quarters of it. It literally got to the point where I was just like, all right, I'm just going to call the play and just get on to Ryan Neal or get on to Levante David and just do the best I can and accept whatever happens, as Dorian Thompson-Robinson just accepted the sack there from Bosa. Now 2nd down and 24, looking for an Otten. And oh, that was a dangerous throw as Hufang was all over that one. Now a big 3rd down and 24 from the 49-yard line. Can we do enough to get into field goal range? Thompson-Robinson throwing deep for Mike Evans. He wants the 1st down and all. But that is going to fall incomplete. We're going to have to call on the punting unit. Hindsight, we probably should have thrown for the running back out of the backfield on that angle route. Might not have gotten the 1st down, but for sure would have gotten us enough yards to at least be able to attempt a field goal. Waste of a possession there. Now let's see if our defense can help us get this one back. 1st down and 10. Handoff goes to DeAndre Swift, and Ryan Neal's able to make a catch, but a tackle, but not until Swift is able to gain 8 yards in the process. 2nd down, a short right back to DeAndre Swift underneath, has the 1st down as he gets up to the 36-yard line. 2nd quarter here now. Trey Lance drops back to throw his first pass of the 2nd quarter, but he's not going to get rid of it as that Buccaneers rush gets to him, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby, the first one to get to him. Now backed up here on 2nd down and 18 from the 28-yard line. Lance drops back to throw. He's scanning the field, doesn't see anything he likes, and decides to take off with this one as smartly gets down after a gain of 9 yards. Oh, those Buccaneers were closing, but it's now 3rd down and 9. Pressure's on. Trey Lance is throwing. He's got George Kittle on the out route. Kittle stiff arms one to the ground. Steps out of bounds, however, at the 44-yard line, just 2 yards shy. And the 49ers could go for this, but they elect just to go ahead and punt this ball away. And that ball takes a great Buccaneers bounce into the end zone. Shout out to the defense for stepping up when we needed them the most. Here comes Dorian Thompson-Robinson in the Buccaneers offense as he checks this ball down underneath to Sean Tucker, who goes for the 1st down. No, they're actually going to mark him just inches shy. 2nd down and inches. Thompson-Robinson throwing, ends up finding a receiver on the out route. This Trey Palmer has that reception, goes down to the 31-yard line, more than enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10 to the ground attack here with Sean Tucker. Tucker looking for some running room. Bosa just lifts him up off of his feet and puts him down. Talk a little bit trash. Go ahead, Bosa. I mean, you deserve it of all people. 2nd down and 3 from the 38-yard line, looking for a 1st down here. Thompson-Robinson scanning. He's got Bosa screaming in his face, and that ball was nowhere near accurate. I don't care who you are. If you got Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, whoever Bosa in your face, you're going to have a difficult time completing a pass, as that's going to be an easy pitch and catch situation. His first catch of the day goes for Mike Evans. 1st down to the 49-yard line. You know, shout out to Javarius Ward, man, because clearly that man did his homework. The last couple weeks, Mike Evans has been on an entirely different level, and early and often in this one, I mean, we've gone to Mike Evans for the deep passes, but Javarius Ward has been all over him. So, man was clearly in his notes, said, hey, anytime it's a deep ball situation, don't let Mike Evans get loose, and we should probably not be running read option or speed option, anything towards Bosa's side of the field. 3rd down and 6, needed the conversion. He ends up going underneath here to Trey Palmer, who turns on the Jets. Palmer steps out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Inside the red zone are the Buccaneers offense at the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, man in motion is going to be Russell Gage. We fake the jet sweep. Wide open man in the end zone is Cade Otton, but we go for Mike Evans with the one-on-one coverage. And we just spoke up about how great Javarius Ward has been playing early in this game, but we are desperate to try to get Mike Evans his points. But we had a wide open tight end. Cade Otton was freaking butt naked in the middle of the field. He was standing right there between the 4 and the 9, and we just completely missed him. 3rd down and 10 here, going for the end zone again, and Javarius Ward again steps up in the one-on-one coverage. He has clearly accepted the challenge of guarding Mike Evans. He's doing a pretty damn good job, man. Already has 3 pass breakups and an added interception to the total. Javarius Ward is being the game changer that the 49ers need, and he's definitely keeping them in this game. Now the offense is trying to put together a late drive here with 3 timeouts and 1:24 on the clock. Let's see if they're able to turn this interception into points of their own. And a dangerous throw there by Lance. Through end of coverage there. Luckily, it was only swatted down. It's 3rd down and 16, a chance for our defense to get off the field. The Buccaneers look like they're bringing the heat. Trey Lance scanning the field, going across the middle. That ball's going to be intercepted by Christian Azine. Azine off on the return, gets by George Kittle. He's inside the 20, inside the 10, diving for the end zone. Was that Trent Williams who just freaking knocked her head off at the 1-yard line? 1st down and goal. Now the Buccaneers have a chance to get up on the board, and the QB sneak goes nowhere. We quickly call hurry up offense, but the 49ers call timeout. Now 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. You got to think that this is 4-down territory if we're not able to get in. But Keyshawn Vaughn says don't even worry about 3rd and 4th down because I'm going to punch it into the end zone here on 1st down and help the Buccaneers take a 6, make that 7-point lead as we get ready to go into the halftime break. There's still enough time on the clock for the 49ers, however, to put a drive together. They have 1 minute and 2 timeouts to work with. Let's see what Trey Lance is able to do. And, oh, he's going to have beautiful starting field position as they're up at the 27-yard line off on the kick return. 1st down and 10 from the shotgun formation is Lance. Drops back, has a nice pocket, able to scan the field, but throws into coverage. That ball's going to be intercepted by Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis is off on the return. He's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. And, oh, man, did I say that Trey Lance had enough time to do something smart and get the team back in this game? I should have added, he also had enough time to do something stupid, and he threw up a stupid pass there. 1st down and 10. Quick throw here is going to be complete to Palmer on the sideline. Gets a nice gain of 9 yards up to the 16-yard line. The Buccaneers do not call timeout. Dorian Thompson-Robinson in trouble as Bosa comes off the edge, bringing him down for a huge sack of 9 yards on the play. 3rd down and 10 after the timeout, going underneath to Tucker. Tucker makes the reception. He's inside the 5, and he's all the way down to the 4-yard line. There goes the 2nd timeout for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, with 1 timeout left and 14 seconds on the clock, we kind of really got to be smart about play calling here. Definitely don't think that running the ball is a smart thing to do. Thompson-Robinson rolling out the pocket to his right. Doesn't see anything he likes there and smartly throws that ball away, leaving 9 seconds left on the clock here for 2nd down and goal. We're already in field goal range. Just don't throw anything stupid. Thompson-Robinson says, you know what? I'll take this one myself into the end zone for his first rushing touchdown of the day, his 2nd touchdown overall, and the Buccaneers now have a 14-point lead going into the halftime break with 4 seconds left. Not really enough time for the Buccaneers or the 49ers to do anything here. As long as they don't fumble the kickoff return here, and they don't, they're going to go down at the 25-yard line and go into halftime facing a 14-point deficit. So our offense is stepping up, man. We're making the most out of the opportunities that the 49ers offense are literally giving us. Those 2 interceptions that Trey Lance has thrown, we did a great job in turning both of those into touchdowns as, oh my gosh, a big hit there on the kickoff return, but I mean, we had beautiful field position because of our defense forcing those turnovers. Now the 49ers are going to try to stop the bleeding here and get themselves right back into this game. Trey Lance looking to throw. His last couple passes have been intercepted, but this one he threads the needle to Brandon Ayuk, and he gets all the way up to the 48-yard line. 1st down and 10. Handoff goes to DeAndre Swift. Swift able to find some running room, breaking the tackle there across midfield, and down he goes at the 35-yard line. DeAndre Swift trying to put the team on his back, but let's see if the 49ers will lean into it and let him do what he does best. And that pass underneath is caught, but not for a gain, really, only a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 for Trey Lance, looking to dial up something deep downfield, but he looked like he was a little bit nervous. Lance gets hit as he tries to scramble with that ball, and man, he must be living right as that ball takes a lucky bounce out of bounds, able to keep the possession as the 49ers, as D. Delaney lays out and swats that ball away, bringing up 4th down and 9. Bringing on the kicker is the 49ers. That kick is going to be up and good, but hold on, there's a flag on the play for roughing the kicker, giving the 49ers the ball inside the red zone with 1st down situation. 1st and 10, handoff goes to DeAndre Swift, able to turn that into a gain of only 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8 from the 17-yard line. Lance scanning the field, but running out of time. He's going to go down. Sneak able to sack him back at the 23-yard line. Brings up a 3rd down and 14. Trey Lance back to scan the field, looking to put this one in the air, scrambling around, throwing on the run, and that one's going to fall incomplete. Should bring up 4th down, but D. Delaney gets called for the illegal contact. That's an automatic 1st down and giving the ball right back to the 49ers inside the red zone, but they're going to be sacked out of the red zone by Yaya Diaby. 2nd down and 19, Trey Lance scanning the field. He has Vita Vea all up in his face. That's definitely going to cause an overthrow there. He wanted Deebo Samuels. It's now 3rd down and 19 from the 28-yard line. Trey Lance scanning the field, has all the time in the world. He's looking for Brandon Ayuk, but he ends up getting picked off there by Levante David, who stepped in front of that one. Man, shout out to our defense, man. That series right there just showed exactly how resilient this group is. Yeah, we had a bunch of stupid penalties caused by myself. I will go ahead and add that in there. But my defense bailed me out, and hey, hindsight's 2020. Maybe the 49ers, if they saw this coming, they say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and take the 3 points that you gave me. Forget the other 4 points that you're trying to give me right here. 1st down and 10, Thompson-Robinson throwing on the run, and that ball's going to be intercepted for the 2nd time by Travarius Ward. Ward has been stuck to my guy like glue. He is all over Mike Evans, And here come the 49ers again. 1st and 10 for Trey Lance, looking to throw from his own 45, but down he goes as Ryan Neal gets him for a sack, losing 10 yards on the play. 2nd down and 20, handoff goes to DeAndre Swift, but he's hit hard in the middle of the field by you-know-who, Ryan Neal yet again. It's 3rd down and 15 from midfield. Needing conversion here is Trey Lance. He's looking for DeAndre Swift, but you-know-who, the game record of this drive, Ryan Neal did it all. Had the huge sack, had the tackle after 5 yards, and had beautiful covers there on DeAndre Swift, and he just single-handedly shut down that 49ers drive and gets the ball right back to our offense. And I'm glad to see how our defense is playing today, man, because if we're going to want to make a late playoff push and hopefully get our way all the way into the Super Bowl, like I honestly think that this team can go, we're going to need our defense to step up and make plays in key situations, and we're also going to need big throws there from our quarterback as he ends up finding Russell Gage there on the out route, gaining 3 yards. But we're now in the 4th quarter, and this is where we really need our offense to help us put this game away. A touchdown here would be great. A 14-point lead in the 4th quarter is awesome, but a 21-point lead just puts the final touches on it. 1st and 10, man in motion is going to be Russell Gage. We fake the jet sweep. Here comes Bosa. We get rid of this ball, and it's going to be intercepted by Fred Warner. Warner off on the return. He puts it on the ground. Trey Palmer's right there to scoop it up, and he's off to the races, puts on the brakes. Goodbye, Sidney Brown, as we go into the end zone for another Buccaneers touchdown. I mean, not an ideal way of scoring, but hey, man, I will take it. Trey Palmer just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I guess the 49ers just felt like, man, I'm already down 14 points at this point. I need to do something miraculous to help us get this ball into the end zone. I don't know what kind of lateral that was from Fred Warner. I mean, he did have a guy right there, but I don't know. I just probably would not have lateraled it in that situation. I would have done the best I could with Fred Warner, but hey, it is what it is. This is what happened. And another interception here by Trey Lance as Anthony Chelsea steps in front of this one, and down he goes at the 30-yard line. And that's actually going to do it here. I mean, my opponent is going to go ahead and have enough. He's going to go ahead and quit out of this game. I mean, I get it. The Chelsea one probably put him over the top. But I definitely don't think I don't think that was the reason why he ended up quitting. I definitely feel like that interception that he put on the ground that ended up turning into a touchdown was the reason why he's just like, you know what, I'm over this, and just Anthony Chelsea stepping in front of another pass, it just put him over the top. So we are going to move on. We are going to get a win for this week. The 49ers will drop down to 4-6, and our Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to go ahead and improve to 8-2 on the season. And, man, we're just trying to keep this going as long as possible. Like I said, we've been racking up the wins here at the perfect time. We are in the second half of the season where you like to see everything start to click for our offense. So, I mean, go ahead, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise gameplays. We got a big game coming up next week up against the last unbeaten team, the Indianapolis Colts. You definitely don't want to miss out on that one. I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.